Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, glory, and honor to the Lord Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakadash. My name is Brother Napak from the Camp Prophets in Babylon, down here in Tempe, Florida. And I want to give double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect and the ones listening in. All right. And I'm just doing a little walk and talk. All right. And I want to get into a lesson, through the Spirit on just do the works. All right. Just do the works. And those works being the works of this truth, man. What the Lord commanded us to do, which is preaching the gospel. All right. Living by the ways the scriptures told us to live by. We doing the works, man. All right. Feed the Lord's sheep. All right. So I'm going ahead and just start off right here. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 16. This is Apostle Paul speaking. It says, "For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. For the necessity is laid upon me. Yeah, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel." All right. So for though we preach the gospel, we have nothing to glory of. All right. This is a necessity for us to preach this gospel, for us to go out and feed the Lord's sheep. The Lord said, if you love me, feed my sheep. All right. If you love the Lord, if you so-called, call yourself loving the Lord. All right. And you want to be saved by the Lord, you got to preach this gospel, man. You got to do the works. You got to feed the Lord's sheep. You got to do the things the Lord commanded you to do. All right. And these scriptures are a guideline, man, on how to be as a man of the Lord. All right. Not a man of this world, not a man of a funky bitch woman. All right. But a man of the Lord, man. And that's what we're trying to do. We want to be men of the Lord. All right. That's where our goal is, to be a son of God. All right, we ain't out here to be of this world, man. All right, so our main focus and our main prioritize is doing the works, man. That's what we got to do. That's what the Lord commanded us to do. So what do you think we got to do is do those works, man. All right, so just do the works. All right, you got Jake out there. Jake mind to be everywhere else, man. All right. And brothers got to, you got to get your mind back focused, bro. You got to be in that focused mentality, all right, to be focused on the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Stay focused on the Lord, all right? You should be wanting to gain wisdom. You should be wanting to gain more faith, more understanding, more knowledge in this truth. That should be where your focus is, man, so you can continue to teach. You can continue to do the works. You should want to be more diligent for this truth, man. Everything else, man, that should be, in the back of your head. But if it come, man. You show gratitude to the Lord, but at the end of the day, that should be at the back of your head. And what should be in your main focus is doing these works, man. All right. It says, yeah, woe unto me if I preach not the gospel. All right. So woe unto you if you preach not the gospel, man. All right. Death and destruction, man. If we preach not the gospel, we understand that in this truth, in this knowledge, and this understanding, it is a necessity. All right? It is needed of us. We have to. It's not just, I'm just doing this on my own will. No. We have to, man. The Lord called us out of this world to do it. You understand that? And as I'm speaking to you, Akim, man, I'm speaking to myself as well, man. All right? Because I'm feeling this in my own spirit, bro. The Lord has called us out of this world. He's called us from every, dreams and aspirations you had in the world. He called us out of that to do his work. That was the mercy that the Lord has shown unto you. So you got to be able to, not take that for granted. All right? Don't take that for granted, man. Because without the Lord, without the truth, we won't be able to be saved. All right? It says, for if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me. All right. So if I'm doing this willingly, man, that's the type of mindset you want to be in. You doing this willingly, man, because you want to do it. It shouldn't be a burden. It shouldn't be to a point where, I gotta do it. I gotta do a lesson. I'm just do one for the week. Are you not doing no lessons at all? Oh, I got to go to camp. I'm gonna drag my feet, stall a little bit, and then I'm gonna make it count. How do you think the Lord look at you about that, man? And that's how you gotta realize, bro. That's how you gotta look at everything. Every time the flesh try to get to your head and tell you, all right, do the lesson later. Think about how the Lord looking at you right now, man. Oh, Jake playing, man. Jake don't want it for real. All right, you got brothers out here that's doing it. All right, that's doing, lessons every day, three lessons a day, 4 lessons, 5 lessons a day, because those brothers want it, man. All right, and the Lord's only gonna give it to you if you want it. And if you want it, you're gonna show that you want it, man. All right, but if it's gonna be evident if you don't want it, man. It's gonna be evident that you're doing it against your will. All right, because you're gonna be slacking. All right, now you have it where you may slack a week or a day. All right, but you gotta get back on it, bro. Scripture says a just man falleth 7 times, but he gets back up again, and he does more. All right, he does more. You got Jake out here in the world, man. I probably wanted to be a ball player, a rapper. Jake ain't sleeping. Jake is not sleeping, man. If they're, really committed to that dream, Jake isn't sleeping, man. And that's how we are for this truth. That's how we're supposed to be for this truth. It ain't no sleep until we do the work, man. Until we finish doing what we got to do. Ain't no true rest. You ain't going to be able to find true rest here until the Lord comes back. Until then, we're going to continue to do the work. We're going to continue to do what we got to do to serve the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And that's where your mind should be at, man. All right? That's where brothers' mind should be at. Like I said, as I'm speaking to you, Aki, I'm speaking to myself, man. Our mind should be on this work. Our mind should be on growing. Our mind should be on growing in this truth, in faith, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That's where your mind should be at. Everything else gonna come. Jake will be going through it, man. Jake will be going through it and seeking for the Lord help. But you're not really doing much for the Lord yourself. So why would you expect the Lord to do something for you? How can you expect the Lord to give his hand out to you if you're not giving your hand out unto his work, unto his ministry, unto his gospel? I'm gonna get this in the NLT version. It says 1 Corinthians 9 and verse 16, yet preaching the good news is not something I can boast about. I am compelled by Yahweh to do it. We are compelled by the Lord to do it, man. Like I said, it's not of our own will. We're compelled to do it. The Lord called us out of this world to do it. Jake think, I'm doing this. This is me. A lot of Jake like to boast, especially Jake in those other camps, man. ISUPK and Sakari, all these different camps. They love to boast, man. Oh yeah, their positions. They like to boast about their positions in the camp. All right, and their knowledge puffeth them up because they think they know much. All right, but if you're a true man of the Lord, bro, you understand that we were compelled to do this, man. This ain't nothing for us to boast about. We ain't doing this on our own will. We're doing this because the Lord called us out of this world to do it. Because the Lord is having mercy upon us. Because the Lord is showing his favor. If somebody's showing favor unto you, Lord, if somebody's giving something unto you, why boast about the thing that's being given unto you? That's some nigga shit. Oh, this me right here. I did this. And you just got, somebody lended it to you. Oh, I did this. That's how Jake be, man. I seen it a few times, bro. You lend Jake some shit. All right. And now it's all, oh yeah, this all mine. Yeah, I did this. This is my accomplishment. Like, damn, Jake, where's your gratitude, man? All right. But we're doing this work, man. It says, how terrible for me if I didn't preach the good news. How terrible is it for you if you didn't preach the good news, if you didn't do this work? That's terrible, man. That's horrible. All right, and the Lord will take your head for that, man. The Lord will destroy you for that. It says, if I were doing this on my own initiative, I would deserve payment. But I have no choice, for Yahweh has given me the sacred trust. So if we was doing this, bro, on our own initiative, on our own will, you have payment for it, bro. But nah, we don't got no choice, man. The Lord has trusted us with with a sacred trust, man. The Lord called you out of this world to be in this truth, to be in this knowledge and this gospel. Out of everybody in this world, man. Out of all the Jake in this world, the Lord called you, man. Because out of his sacred trust. The Lord trusts that you can do it, man. And you got Jake out here slacking, man. Jake playing, bro. You got to have that mentality, you know, it's either you do or die, man. Do or die, because if you don't do, you're going to die here. You got to have that do or die mentality, man. So we're going to continue to do. Let's get that scripture real quick. Faith without works is dead. All right? Faith without works is dead, man. This is James chapter 2 and verse 18. It says, yeah, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. All right? Or actually, hold on. Let me go up a little. My bad. Salakia. This is James chapter 2 and verse 17. It says, even so faith, if it has not works, is dead, being alone. All right, so if faith, if it don't got no works with it, man, it is dead. It is dead, man. Oh, I believe in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Then where's your works? All right, to believe, that is an action, man. All right, if I say I believe I can be 200 pounds all muscle, you gonna be doing what you gotta do to be able to become 200 pounds all muscle, man. That's the same thing here, bro. You believe in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You believe the Lord's gonna come back. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do the work so when the Lord does come back, he can save you. All right? So faith without works is dead, man. All right? It says, yeah, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. And that's how we got to be, man. You got to show the Lord our faith by our works, man. If you have faith, if you believe, you're going to do the work. All right? You're going to do what you got to do to serve the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Let's get that in the NOT version. It says, James chapter 2 and verse 17 in NOT. It says, so you see, faith by itself isn't enough. Unless it produces good deeds, it is dead and useless. So faith by itself isn't enough, man. A lot of dudes come around and say they believe in the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But they ain't doing nothing. They ain't putting no works in. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes can say shalom. All right? But they ain't putting no works in. All right? It says, so you see, faith by itself isn't enough unless it produces good deeds. Unless it produces those good deeds, those good works, man. All right? Doing your lessons, going out to camp, tending to the brotherhood, the ministry. It says, it is dead and useless. All right? So it's dead and it's useless, man. When the Lord come and you say, oh, Lord, I had faith. Or like, bro, what about your works, though? What have you done for me? You ain't putting no works in. All right? Just like the 10 virgins, you had the 5 wise and the 5 foolish. The 5 foolish, they didn't put no works in, man. But they knew the names of the Lord. They knew how to say shalom. But they didn't have no works. They ain't have no works. So they wanted to go to the 5 wise and they try to, get some of their help. Get from their works, man. tag along with them. But the scripture says, work out that salvation with fear and trembling. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. It says, now someone may argue, some people have faith, others have good deeds. But I say, how can you show me your faith if you don't have good deeds? Ooh. So like I said, man, to believe, it's an action, man. How can you show me you have faith if you don't got no good works, no good deeds? If you're not putting the work in, how can I really believe that you have faith in the Lord? Okay, you know, a lot of dudes say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Okay, don't tell me that. Show me. Don't tell me. And that's the thing with Jake, man. They like to tell you, bro. They like to talk about it, but they can never be about it, man. So we got to be about it in this truth, man. Be about what we believe in. Be about what we have our faith in. All right? It says, how can you show me your faith if you don't have good deeds? I will show you my faith by my good deeds. All right? So, hey, man, you got to show your faith by your good deeds, man. By your works. And that shows that you have faith. That shows that you believe. That shows that, you know, you're on the right path, man. All right, unto salvation. So just do the works, Akim. Just do the work. All right, it shouldn't be a burden. It shouldn't be unwillfully. Do the works, man. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect and the ones listening in. You know, I got to my destination. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the Akim. It's lucky if I already said that. But I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Once again, the Bible said elders and apostles, great millstone, who teach and rule well. Shalom.